Okay, quick Mega Man 11 review. Really, not even a review, like should you buy the game? Because that's what I wanted to know when I looked at the other reviews. I didn't want 15-minute long reviews of stage play, really. And if you want that, of course, you can go check out other people's zillions of videos. Should you buy the game? For me, the answer was probably no, which of course I didn't know because I bought the game. So let's talk about what's good about it and what's bad about it. They're both the same thing. If you like what I don't like, but I'm going to keep playing it anyways, then it'll be fine for you. So what the game does is it looks cool. It's basically just Mega Man. There's nothing really fancy. You get 2 new gears, speed up gear to power gear, but you probably already knew that coming here. And the game is incredibly easy to play and get around in. You're like, oh yeah, this game's pretty easy. Until it makes you want to smash a controller through your monitor and just break everything you have, because you don't even come close to dying until you die instantly. When there you will die instantly over and over and over again until either you just like give up on life or you go drink more coffee or more of whatever else it is you drink. This is a review having played it for a few hours. This is not after I've wiped the game and got all the tips and like destroyed everything. So I will say you're going to definitely have to look up the order of bosses. You're going to have to beat one of the bosses with your normal weapon for sure. But then after that, you can kind of start doing the trick where you beat them up really badly. So let's go into some things real quick that you might want to think about. Oh, the number one thing about whether or not you should buy the game, I'm going to go is on price. For a $5, man, instant buy. $10, sure. 15, we're kind of getting in the range. I paid like 24, far too much for this game, 30 bucks. This is the first time I miss renting video games, because what you really should do with Mega Man is like get it for $5 for 5 days, knowing that you have to take the game back or pay again, and then you just subject yourself to the massive onslaught, which is a mental beatdown as you play the game 8-10 hours a day, and then like just crush through it because you have no choice, and then you give the game back and you never ever look at it again. If I had played this game somewhere else, there's no way I would have paid $25 for it, given how many amazing games there are you can get out there for 25 bucks or less. Okay, things that are kind of not so good about the game, or could be great but kind of threw me off, like there's a screw thing now, which screws are like money, so you can buy power-ups to get you through the boards, but then you have to harvest screws, and of course there's tricks to that, where you can like load up the same board over and over again, but that just feels janky. Like if it's gonna be easy for me to collect a zillion screws, then just give me the screws, man. Plus you're back to the old life system, like you have a certain amount of lives and then you continue, but you have infinite continues, which is like, well then why do I need lives if I can always come back? So that kind of throws me off. But the cool thing is they didn't change it too much. It's just better graphics. The controls are still good. You have the 2 new systems, the speed gear, the power gear, and of course a whole slew of new, really ridiculous bosses where you just memorize their patterns. So it's really game memorization. Where's everything in the board? How do I not die? How do I not get hit by this enemy who then pushes me off of a cliff and then I die that way? So all in all, I would say if you're craving Mega Man and you miss Mega Man and you're dying to play an old Mega Man game, this is that. I would go get it, and you're going to enjoy it because it is the old Mega Man. However, if you forgot what old Mega Man used to do to you, you might be surprised. I have nothing but fond memories of Mega Man. That's also back before there was a bazillion games that I could play with anyone I wanted, anywhere in the world, whenever I wanted to. Given that, it feels like you're just beating yourself with a stick. Like, oh, hey, look, I have all my buddies who are online playing some cool game. Oh, and there's these new cool games out that I could do. And there's other games that I love that I can explore even more. But unfortunately, I'm stuck in Mega Man trying to jump over these spikes, trying to not get electrocuted and fall into a pit, trying to make sure I jump at the right time to bounce off of some ball, to bounce over an enemy, to then fall into a pit and die again. So that's really, man, all I have to say about it. If you're looking forward to the old side scroller and remembering how frustrating it could be, and you're ready to pay 25 bucks for that game and not sell it when you're done, so I got it on Steam. If you're ready for that, you're going to love the game. That's my review, and this is my first one of these. Hope it's helpful. That's it. I guess it's over. I don't have any other recommendations, so these are going to be not related to Mega Man. Bye.